Steven Seagal is my favorite beached whale of all time. Okay? Now, some people, you might go like, hey, they're a little washed up. Steven Seagal not only washed up, he kept rolling further and further on shore until he just bowling balled all of us. All of his movies that have come out since Netflix was invented have just been a travesty. But not for us. For bad movie watchers everywhere, we get to rejoice in the mystery, the awe that is Steven Seagal.
They were saying, Steven who? Nobody heard of him.
Steven Seagal is a master. Just an all-around master. A master of all trades. Not a jack of all trades. A master of all trades. Of everything. You know it. I know it. And Steven Seagal sure as shit knows it. Okay? And he will happily sit down and tell you about it as long as you're willing to listen. Steven Seagal will tell you how much of a master he is at everything.
I mean, I am the king of improv, if you'll forgive my saying so.
Finally, Steven Seagal emerges from one of the other anterooms in the mobile home. And he comes out and he said, I just read the greatest script I've ever read in my life. He goes, really? Who wrote it? I did.
Just bragging on something that he did that he didn't do. And is just the most awful person. Okay, now...
What can you say about Steven Seagal that hasn't been said about a polar bear? That hasn't been said about a roly-poly that you picked up and dropped because it rolled up on you? What hasn't been said about those things? I'll tell you what. Has a polar bear ever shot a film almost entirely sitting down? Has a roly-poly ever ADR'd himself so poorly that you question if that's even him doing it? I'll wait. The answer's no. I just wanted to say this. So this movie is called A Dangerous Man. That's what we're going to be watching. Dangerous Man, 2009. Steven Seagal. I love that the video that I saw on YouTube, the channel is called Real Drama, as if just to remind you that these are actually films. Hey, this is a real movie, you guys. This is not just Steven Seagal being bloated for an hour and a half. I expect nothing less of this movie than pure excellence, okay? I expect amazing sound, amazing ADR. I mean, action scenes that just make you sweat with anticipation. I have no doubt that Steven Seagal will be sweating, okay? That's for certain. What accent do you think he's going to have in this movie? Because Steven Seagal, he likes to fluctuate between just generic, East Coast French. Like, I don't mean like normal French. I mean like down in the bayou, like Louisiana, like Theo Vaughn from New Orleans kind of French. Or black guy. Like, Steven Seagal wishes to be black as almost as much as Quentin Tarantino.
This motherfucker here. Yeah. I'm gonna say you're wrong.
But his model for what a black person is like the Wayans brothers.
You know what really pisses me off? When I see a bunch of sorry-ass motherfuckers like you with more hair than me. Now turn around, put your goddamn hands up on the car. If I go get my clippers, go crazy up in here.
Or like Chris Tucker.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
Or Eddie Murphy.
I met Dr. Martin Luther King in 1962 in Memphis, Tennessee. I walked around the corner, man woke up, hit me in my chest, right? I fall on the ground, right? And I look up, it's Dr. Martin Luther King. I said, Dr. King. He said, oops, I thought you were somebody else.
Oh, man, you lying. You ain't never met Martin Luther King.
He's not pulling from like Denzel Washington or something. He thinks he might think that he is, but he isn't. He's pulling from all of the comedic geniuses. And that's probably why he is the king of improv, if you feel free, if you don't mind me saying so. I mean, he really is something. Shout out Tom Segura and his Steven Seagal bit. Everybody knows that bit. I've referenced it before when we talked about Steven Seagal. You can't not. Tom, if for some reason you're watching this, I knew about this shit before you did, buddy. I promise you. I promise. I don't care if you're older. That doesn't mean shit. Don't yell at me. I don't work at the airport. I have no idea. Anyways, let's get into it. I've been talking for like 15 minutes and I haven't even watched the damn thing. So let's start watching this shit. Steven Seagal, A Dangerous Man. I have that font on Premiere Pro. Oh no. Oh, they're doing like a Man on Fire thing with Denzel. Okay, so this is a young girl, so she's probably the love interest of Steven Seagal.
Out of the fucking car, bitch! Now!
Shane? Shane!
You okay? Come back, I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Did he say come back? Did he say, come back, I'm gonna kill you, bitch? Steven Seagal, okay, we aren't even a minute into this movie and a girl's already gotten like punched, pulled out of a car by a guy who looks like the stand-in for Badger on Breaking Bad.
Are you a police officer?
Oh my God, I thought it was him for a second. That guy was like, helicopter, bitch!
Helicopter, bitch!
And he grabs Jesse Pinkman and spins him around. But then Steven Seagal comes out and he looks like a fat devil. Like he's just got like this, it's a very nice leather and like flame red jacket. I don't know. His stunt double's currently chasing him down the street, so we're gonna resume. Hold on, I want to go back in here. Hold on, I'm going back. Punches him in the back of the head, shoots his gun, kicks him in the balls, donkey punches him twice.
You okay?
You okay?
Come back, I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Yeah, that guy who was running away is like 100 pounds less than Steven Seagal. God, I want that job. If I was only taller. It's not shot horribly yet. Oh, I thought that was like the Penguin or something.
Holy God, what are you showing me? His head. Come on!
You hunted him down just like you used to hunt down the enemy on the battlefield. You're a trained killer who went after the stupid son of a bitch who went after your wife. Admit it.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got the wrong man.
We checked your past. You were special forces. Someone took this guy apart. What the hell happened to you?
The guy carjacked my wife. I chased him off. It doesn't mean I killed him.
So far, we have not even seen Steven Seagal's mouth move. It has all been ADR. So far, this entire thing with him, it's a close-up on his eyes. It's the only part of his face that doesn't look bloated. And gosh, I mean, he's sitting down. We're only seeing his eyes. We're not seeing him talk. It's focused on the other actor, and the guy just keeps doing that trope where it's like, you're a trained killer, Steven. His name's probably Steven in this. You're a trained killer, Seagal. Everybody knows that. Somebody tore this guy apart. You know how your nickname in the war was the Honey Badger? Well, it looks like a badger tore this guy limb from limb, you crazy so-and-so. Oh my God. I wish I was this other detective who's just like looking upset the whole time. They're like, hey, Jeffrey back there, would you mind doing your De Niro? He does a really solid De Niro.
You're going away for a long time, tough guy.
Oh my God. This is edited like a bad horror film. Generic Asian ladies. Oh, tits. We got tits. Nice tits. We're seeing like a trailer within the opening credits. They're showing parts of the movie that haven't occurred yet, which is a stupid thing. 6 years later.
I'm sorry. So very sorry. I know I promised to wait for you, but I can't wait any longer. It's been 6 years. I need to move on. I need to get...
So he's reading his letter. Let's think about this for a second. It's a torrential downpour, and he decides to read it in the rain. Now, do you think, because this is what I think, do you think that they're going to have him do this so they can have a close-up shot of what looks like him crying, but because Steven Seagal cannot cry, they go, well, it has to be raining so that the raindrops can look like tears because he can't cry. I don't cry. I never cry. By the way, this close-up shot that I have it paused on of this letter, it looks like the scene, is it in Back to the Future 2? When he's like, are you Marty McFly? I have a letter that was told to me to be delivered here at this exact location at this exact minute by a Dr. Emmett Brown. Now, are you Marty McFly? Like, it looks just like that. By the way, not Steven Seagal. So far, this person, they have his face completely shrouded in shadow. I would be shocked if we even see it. I don't even think, we just have narration right now. Still no mouth move. Steven Seagal hasn't said a word. Not on camera. Not on camera. I'll tell you that much.
I love you so much, Shane.
His wife's leaving him after 6 years. She showed her tits. She danced. He's smirking because he's like, nice. The letter that he's reading from his wife who's leaving him is written on a piece of paper that is laminated. It's like a glossy, like what you would print a headshot on. And they did that because they know if we get water on an actual letter, it'll run. And so we would have to make several copies of the letter. We'd have to write it exactly the same multiple times so that we could do multiple takes to get it right. But if we just have it laminated, then we don't have to worry about it getting wet. And also, the thumb that's holding this isn't even Steven Seagal's fucking thumb. They couldn't get his thumb to be in the beginning of this movie, let alone his face. That's so not him. Oh, he dropped it. He stepped on it. Wow, that letter was soaked and it was completely fine. He can just come back later in the movie and just go.
All of this was brought to light with the help of Project Innocence.
What? Who was that?
I find sufficient evidence to support a dismissal of any and all charges. Also, the state will award Mr. Daniels $300,000, $50,000 for each year Mr. Daniels was erroneously incarcerated. I trust you are satisfied with that, Mr. Daniels?
Before I answer, let me say something. I ain't never been satisfied. My satisfaction will come when I kill the motherfuckers who wronged me.
Let's see what he actually says. He's about to talk.
Your Honor, I gave 14 years of my life to the military. 6 years hard time in a federal penitentiary. I don't know why you people think that money can replace a life.
There are no words to describe what it's like when you're an innocent man in prison, sitting there and waiting and hoping and praying that this day will come.
I don't believe that money can buy back my name, my reputation, my wife, my family, and all that I lost.
We sympathize with your loss.
I don't want your money. I want my life back.
We are in for a treat because this is prime form Steven Seagal. He's sitting down. Most of his dialogue is done in little bursts and little chunks. And I swear to God, I'm going to zoom in on this. I'm pretty positive they hand wrote his lines, just his lines, on the little notepad that's in front of him. So anytime he starts, he literally can just...
I was in jail for 6 years. And I want my life back.
Also, I don't like how he sits. This is just a gripe, okay? Like, this is just a personal gripe of, like, if he was just a guy that, like, a friend of mine or something. I don't like it when people sit like this. This is a fat guy way to sit. It's like,
I was wondering, I want my life back. Hey, I want my life back.
Like, imagine if I sat like this. I was just going. Like, he's trying to be, like, cuddly. I don't know. He looks cuddly. That's Steven Seagal. You cuddly fuck. But the fact that he has his lines written in front of him, and it's like that actress, she was probably super excited to have this speech where she's like defending her client, like, God damn it, he's innocent, I tell you. That judge, that actor knows what this is. He's giving the appropriate amount of effort, which is to say not much. He's giving like barely passable performance. And I'm pretty sure he also had his lines in front of him because he would look down occasionally and look back up and look down. And he's not quoting anything that has like numbers or anything super complicated. He's just going, we sympathize with your loss. And furthermore, we would remember, because he remembered some of his lines. Furthermore, we just want to say that we're sorry. And I'm like, why? You're breaking all of the tension, if there ever was any. You're breaking it because you're not even keeping eye contact. And here's the thing. It's all medium shots. It's like no close-ups at all of Steven Seagal. So it's like we don't want to see him emote at all. There's no... This is rough stuff, you guys. 7 minutes in, and I've been talking for 25. Yikes. Also, that part where he threw papers, that probably was Steven Seagal really doing that, because he goes,
I think I should lose it.
And they go, lose it how? And he goes,
just keep the camera rolling.
And he like threw the papers or something, and they were like, oh, fuck, that's awesome. And he's like,
I know a thing or two, because I've seen a thing or two. That's an original quote I just came up with. That is not an insurance company slogan.
You serious?
Off the coast of Seattle, Washington. This is the most basic bitch font I've ever seen. It's like Times New Roman mixed with the gunmetal. I have this font. I'm going to use this font for this video. Why are we still getting credits? That's the real question. It doesn't make it a real movie just because you put credits throughout the first 10 minutes. Okay, so we're on a ship. Camera's floating. They were so proud of this. Guys, we're going to do it in a oneer. That old Asian man, he had the appropriate amount of interest in this. He just...
Oh, man.
Yeah, that guy was straight out of a Studio Ghibli film. Oh. They were so proud of that. I'm telling you, I've been on sets like this, on these action movies. The only way that the cameraman is even remotely happy is when they get to do shots like that, because that's what gets them work to get on the next project. It's not the shit. You think it would be the shit with Steven Seagal. It's not. It's the stuff when he's not there. On a day when they're like, oh, we got a pickup day. We're getting the boat shot of entering on the boat. Then that guy's like, fuck yeah, Steven's not there. I'm going to pull out the dolly. I'm going to get out the easy rig. I'm going to get out the steady cam. I'm getting the gimbal out, you know? Steven Seagal, they're like, lock it down. Throw a 50 on it. Yep. Another medium shot, please. God, we're still doing producers over this. I like how the soundtrack is just they're banging pipes in a sewer drain somewhere. Yeah. Liquor store. There he is.
I'm gonna walk with the bag over here. I'm ready to walk into the building now. I had 8 hours to prepare. What's up, Beavers?
Oh, it's Jack's because they can't use Jack Daniels. What'd he throw down? Okay, so he threw down a single $20 bill for a bottle of liquor that's probably $50. Basically, with his attitude, with his Steven Seagal don't give a shit attitude,
just goes, take it or leave it, pipsqueak. How would you like to be in a movie of mine? I know that you're my friend's son. I'll give you $150 if you just stand there.
Can I talk? Can I say something like, have a good day?
No, then we'd have to pay you. No. Only I talk. And even then, I don't talk. You can't talk and then I not talk. I have to talk to you first.
You'd be shocked. That's probably how it is. The goons are there. Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yo, wanna buy some wheels?
Do you want to fucking buy some wheels? Check out this guy coming out of a liquor store. And he thinks that I don't care.
This is why I watch this movie, this scene.
Wanna buy some wheels?
Nah, man, you know, I don't know how much.
How much? For this classic car? Tell you what, I like your face. So, how about everything you got?
Everything I got. Look, man, you want to jack me? Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Let me tell you something. I just got out of prison for something I didn't do. And before that, I used to, like, study real hard and learned all kinds of different ways to kill motherfuckers just like you.
Okay. What is this scene? This is like Death Wish level crap, where it's like, yeah, we're just going to create scenes for Steven Seagal to talk tough, but we're not going to actually write any lines. Because, like, what he just said is that guy goes, you want to buy a car? And then Steven Seagal goes, nah, how much? If the answer's nah, why doesn't he just leave? And then they can follow him and harass him more and bother him. I'll tell you why. That would take more camera setups. And they don't have time for that. Steven Seagal's only going to work for 27 minutes today. He needs 12 hours to prepare. To, like, suck in and not drink water. To lose a little bit of that face weight. A little of that coke weight. All right, let's see how that wave comes on in.
Let me go. Just let me go on by. Or I'll fuck you up ugly.
Okay. Every now and then he drops a gem. Just let me go. By the way, what's his attitude? Just let me go. Imagine me in a movie. He's as white as I am, okay? So imagine me just going, hey, just let me go. Or I'm going to fuck you up ugly. Zip, zap, Zataran. Zip, zap, boy. Hey. This guy's fucking nuts.
Fuck you up ugly, he says. Both of us? Tell me something. What does that mean, fuck you up ugly?
It means your mama won't recognize you in your coffin.
Fucker.
He slammed his coat in there.
I'm just gonna pop the slide release and pull this bitch off. And then I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna fuck you up ugly.
That's such a funny shot. He kicked him into the car. From a standing position, Steven Seagal, and his limited mobility, was able to roundhouse kick him so hard in the stomach that he folded like a lawn chair and went back into the car and flew into the passenger seat. That might be my favorite thing ever. How that isn't an internet meme. That's amazing. I love, I say that I love it. I genuinely hate it when any movie character tries to talk tough with a gun and they go, let me tell you about this gun. Let me tell you. So this gun, you take the sliding bitch off and you just chuck it. And with this part, I'm going to fuck you up ugly. A big bam bam, a big bam bam, roundhouse kick in the car. Now I got your friend here on the ground. Michael Cera's scared.
Put that shit away, boy, before somebody gets hurt.
I'll count to 100 and get some help for those two fools.
Oh, I count to 100 to get some help for those two fools. Okay, I couldn't understand that mush mouth. He just took a VHS tape. It's 2009.
Fucker.
What the fuck? Whoa. What the fucking shit was that? What was that? This guy gets back up and has a knife at Steven, and it just hard cuts to Steven kicking him, and the dude just I mean, like, there's not even a shot of them connecting on the kick. This movie just goes, fuck it, and he just goes, ah! And then, like, flies 5 feet and hits the windshield. I hope people they do this for me someday, that they just go, you know what, David? He knocked out Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in a movie and just sent him flying into the windshield of a bus.
Gotta take a squirt. Come on.
Gotta take a squirt?
I love you so much.
Tits again? God, that widow's peak. Why is she wriggling so much and he's just like, he doesn't even move?
Storm's coming.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh no, it's a cop. I used to be a cop.
I make a living in the movies, but for the past 20 years, I've also been a cop.
Potential suspects in Black 300 will approach.
They said Black 300 because they can't say Chrysler.
Put your hands on the car.
I love how they just keep cutting to Steven Seagal to make it look like he's watching, but he's nowhere near this. Easy way to tell. You see that circling light that keeps hitting everything? Why is it not hitting Steven Seagal if he's so close watching this? Who wouldn't notice Steven Seagal? I can see like the officers rolling up. Yeah, we got a 300 on our hands. By the way, do you notice that bear standing over there with the do-rag? Just me? Okay. Oh, he's way over there.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Now I gotta do something.
Holy shit. Please, shit.
Oh, they got machine guns. Steven Seagal's to the rescue with a rag? The Libyans! I don't know how, but they found me. Oh my god. It doesn't look like Aikido, it looks like slapping. That Asian guy's doing too much. That was good. It's not Steven Seagal, but it's good. Oh, he took his do-rag off. Is he powerless?
Whoa, hey.
Take it easy, I'm the good guy.
That guy's friend just got like shot and murdered, and he's being awfully calm about it.
Shitload of cash in here. Did you know that? Is that car yours drivable?
Yeah? More or less?
Go start it up.
Holy fuck. There's a body in here, man.
The way that they have to shoot around his lack of mobility is just astounding. All he'd have to say, he'd just have to admit that he's old. If he could just go,
"Hey man, I ain't as strong as I used to be. You're a young buck. Go ahead. Grab that bitch. Throw her in your car."
And then Steven Seagal, he's like, "What are you going to do with the money?" He's like,
"I can carry the money. That ain't never too heavy."
You know what I mean? Something funny or something like that, something quippy. But no, and it cuts to him like carrying like a doll. It looks like a body just like folding in half over his shoulder. If it's not a doll, then it looks like a doll. And it's not him. I mean, he's been in this, I guarantee you, like only Steven Seagal, maybe a minute out of 20 minutes.
I was a young girl. It's gonna remind him of his wife. Probably.
She's gonna have to choose between the young man and Steven Seagal, and we all know who she's going to choose.
What's your name?
Tia.
I'm just going up the road.
I was with my friends.
You got some weird friends.
I think they killed them.
Why edit it like that?
She's out again.
Who are you?
I don't think it really matters anymore.
Well, it's like I said, my father's not exactly an upstanding citizen. I mean, he sells cars that aren't necessarily for sale, if you know what I mean.
It's like I said, my father's not an upstanding citizen. You didn't say that to Steven Seagal. Who did you say that to? What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Steve. God, that's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid.
You're the unfucking lucky charm. You should never utter the words, "I found a good script," because you have no idea what a good fucking script looks like. Live with that.
By the way, when a character this early on into the movie, he just goes like, "Who are you?" And then he goes,
"I don't really think it matters anymore."
Yes, it fucking does. Like, what? What are you talking about?
I'll tell you my whole story later in an exposition dump.
There's so many other ways to have this scene play out, and they chose to do it this way. What are you?
My freaking back is killing me, and it's making it hard to quell.
Yeah, when you edit it though, and it's blurry while he's looking at her, it makes Steven Seagal look like he's on drugs. It doesn't make her look like she's on drugs, because we're not seeing Steven Seagal's footage be blurry. We're seeing her footage be blurry.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. We're going about 70 miles an hour.
I know it looks like we're going 10, when in reality we're going 0.
From those guys back there. I mean, we don't mean you any harm.
What you mean, we, white boy?
You heard what I just heard. You're watching the same clips from the same movie that I am.
What do you mean, white boy?
This is like literally the Tropic Thunder. Like, what do you mean?
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
What? Are you a different ethnicity in this movie? What would you be? What would you be? At best, you're off-white, okay? They trying to make him actually black or something? What do you mean, white boy? That's fucking nuts. Fuck me.
My father will pay you if you help me.
I don't need any money. A whole bag of cash here. Maybe instead of money, your dad could get me the fuck out of America. Could he do that?
He can.
Yeah, well, if you're so sure about that, I'll tell you what, son. Drop her and I off together.
You can help? I know the town really well. My father's got connections.
Just forget about us, man. Do what I said.
That was a weird dip to black. It's not like a TV movie. This would never be on television. Ever. It's got straight to streaming. I mean, you know what? I'll go one further. It is straight to VHS written all over it. Okay? And that is not weird to say because they literally use VHS tapes in this world that this movie takes place in. I don't know if they're trying to make it like a period piece or something, like a modern day period piece. And also, Steven Seagal's just like, can you get me out of America? Can you get me back to Russia or Cambodia where I shoot all my stuff? Well, that might be worth talking to. And then, Jake Gyllenhaal over here from the fourth Die Hard movie, he's like, I can be of use. And then Steven Seagal's like, nah, you whack as fuck, fucking cracker. You're just another white man trying to keep us down. Skedaddle. It's not a bad shot. Oh, it's Corrupt Cop Man. The cinematographers for these movies are always good, and it kind of frustrates me because it's good for the sake of this. But the shots are very weird. The cameras are good, the operators are good, but the direction of how it's shot is really strange. What was the point of that?
Now you're a hero. Lay that dead kid so it looks like the chink killed him first. I want this whole thing tied up by the time the state boys get here.
Hey, what was that you said? I caught most of it, but the last sentence, you were turned away from us, and I have a hard time hearing people when they walk away.
Put as much distance as you can between yourself and the car. These guys are gonna come looking for you. They're gonna come looking hard, you hear?
If you guys ever need anything, you go to Little Russia. You ask for Vlad. It's my father. Does some other business, too.
Where you going?
No, we're not going there. Come on.
They catch that kid and we're fucked. And from him, they'll roll back to that other motel. You understand?
You don't trust anyone, do you?
He couldn't even walk with the Asian lady into a fucking hotel room. They had to just get to the door and then Steven Seagal shows up.
How much of this scene can I not be in before I'm in it?
I want you to shut the fuck up. I want you to pay attention and understand one thing. If I'm gonna try to save you, and if I'm gonna try to help you, you need to talk to me. You need to listen to what I say, when I say, how I say. And if you don't, I will leave you here to get eaten by the fucking jackals.
It's like he said words. What is with this black delivery? If a black guy was doing it, it still wouldn't be great delivery. But the fact that he's doing like a bad black guy cadence impression, like, no, so you gonna listen to what I have to say, and then you gonna say it, because then otherwise I'm gonna leave your ass here, then you're gonna be killed by the jackals.
Alright, so you're gonna be doing this, and you're gonna leave your ass here, and you're gonna have to deal with it, and you're gonna,
And I had to make sure that he escaped from China. My uncle's an accountant.
If he was an accountant, that means he knows where all the books are, what all the numbers are, where all the bodies are. They're not gonna let him go. I know what to do.
Time to eat.
That was a bad scene. That was a bad scene. She was not good. He was worse. More exposition dumping. The weird blue flashbacks. It's... Jesus Christ. I don't know. I keep trying to not hunch, but like this movie is just, it makes me uncomfortable.
Go for it, Giover.
Think we got it.
Where is my money?
My money.
No. The deal was I get half the money up front, the other half when I give you the uncle.
Until he arrives, it's my money. And that girl, you lost her too.
And I'm gonna get her back.
Is this like run by like the Chinese hipster club? Like, why does everybody have like the stupid spiked hair and...
Who has my money?
And more importantly, where is the girl?
This big guy. Maybe Indian, I don't know. He took the money and he took the girl.
The big guy, maybe Indian. On what motherfucking planet?
I'm gonna fuck you up ugly.
Now tell me what kind of Indian person talks like that. Is that like a Native American talking like that, or an Eastern Indian, or an Indonesian? Is that a common way for people to speak in those cultures? Jeez. Just can't go. He's a big white guy. It'd be funny if a character just goes like, what did he sound like? I don't know. He sounded black. It's hard to tell, get a read on where this guy's from. And then somebody could just go, we've underestimated him.
You make sure Richie has a description of this Indian guy. You send him to the Russians and get him to talk to him. Then you grab a few men and you start searching the town.
Why the fuck aren't you showing that in a close-up? Why are you showing this intense moment from him from a wide shot, which doesn't add any tension? It dipped to black again. It did the TV movie thing again. Who's that, Jimmy Norton?
We're a little freaked, so, all of a sudden these other two guys get out and come out of nowhere. Markov heads off down the dock. I duck for cover.
Okay, all of that ADR didn't match what he said. You better have a fucking accent, dude. You better sound Russian as fuck. You better. Hello.
I'm looking for the driver of a blue Suburban.
Nope. People probably tells you lots of things, huh? But I bet most of it bullshit.
Show that in a close-up, you fuck. 40:31. I'm paused on fucking AJ Soprano. This is the way that it's zooming in because they didn't get enough coverage because they were shooting this in a hurry is infuriating, but it also makes it feel like an episode of a TV show. It doesn't feel like a movie. And then when you dip to black, that also makes it feel like a fucking TV show that's going to commercial. Could they not decide if this was an episode of television or a movie? I know that there's TV movies of the week. You don't have tits in a TV movie of the week. You don't. I know, I work in the industry. You don't do that. They're not putting this on Lifetime. This isn't a Hallmark movie with the Asian tits and calling Steven Seagal Indian and like all of this. No, wrong.
Listen, quite frankly, Steven Seagal's stealing my thing. He's stealing my thing. I like the ladies, and a lot of people say that I'm Indian, but I'm not. A lot of people think that, though. You coming to my house?
Smells of you makes my stomach turn. I will cut your balls. So think hard before you jump.
It's another way of saying look before you leap. But this is a common expression. I would not know it, so I say it a little different. Here at Little Russia, we're a little different.
I feel like they cast this guy because they wanted somebody who had like a Willem Dafoe sort of look. He's probably like a local celebrity or something, or a local actor. There goes Russian Jimmy Norton.
Listen, fucking AJ.
The fuck was that?
There's a lot of fake money.
This is drug money, unfortunately. And I don't know if you can read Chinese, but it's obviously Chinese drug money.
Who are you? I mean, how do you know that?
You're like a wizard.
I was in the military for a long time. I was in the Army Special Forces. I had a great career, very colorful. One day I lost it all. Look at me, I'm already in trouble again.
I did a lot of time in the Special Forces, and I was a really colorful guy, and I did a lot of good shit and killed the right types of folks and stuff. And then I also have horrific diabetes. The doctor said I was pre-diabetic when I went in. That was 6 long years ago. I never got a single gray hair on my head, though. That's mainly because this ain't my hair. It's styrofoam. It's an elaborate system of ropes and pulleys. Whoa, don't pull on it. It might wave at you.
So now we in rewrites, right?
He's ridiculous. We've already seen this shit. You don't do this. She goes, how did you get involved?
It's a long story.
I've got time. Because if she's the love interest, eventually you gotta have, I've got time. And then you just cut to them like in a bath or something like that. So you skip the awkward sex and shit like that. She goes, wow, 6 years for that? And then that's it. You don't have to rehash what we all just watched. That's, the characters in the movie don't know, but we know. We don't need to see that because we know. We watching movie, you in movie. These are the least Asian people, by the way, that I've ever seen. They really were like, you know what? We're not going to do the accents, okay? Because that guy's Vietnamese, and that one's Chinese, and that one's Cambodian, and that one's, from Laos, and yeah, we're just not doing it, okay? I'd rather do no accents than do the wrong accent. You see posts for these things all the time, and it's just like, need somebody of Vietnamese descent. Must actually be Vietnamese and speak Vietnamese. And this is the shit that they get cast in. This, where they're speaking English the entire time. Or not speaking at all. And then they sound like Carlton Banks when they talk. And you're going like, what was the fucking point of that? It could have been anybody.
Fuck. The people are probably closing in on us real quick.
He looks like Lou Costello if he was like a foot taller and just ran out of coke.
I'm a boy. All right, pretend you're a boy. All right, wait a minute. Look, pretend you're 40.
That was sped up. Oh, they shot a pillow. Broke a vase. Where'd he get that? They make Steven Seagal's kicks in this lethal. Now that would hurt somebody. Steven Seagal stepping on your hand would hurt way worse than whatever bitch slap he just did. Because he's over 3 bones. You got a big old 3 hundo-sized elephant stomping on your hand. That would hurt like a motherfucker. They like speed up Steven Seagal's footage to make him look like he's moving fast. So they probably have to do it really slow and then speed it up to make it look like normal speed or look like he's fast. Which makes the Asian guys look psychotic because they were moving quick and now they're like, blah, 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 blah. They just look like they're getting electrocuted constantly. He's a zombie. Strain to Busan. That's Korean, I know. Is he gonna get up again?
God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Do it while you're running.
That is so not Steven Seagal running! Fuck you, movie. Make him work. He can't even walk at a brisk pace. They just ADR every time he's got his stunt guy. They just ADR and he just goes, she's like, I think I'm gonna be sick. And it's like, do it while you run. That jet black hair. Let me ask you, what age do you think Steven Seagal is supposed to be in this?
Pretend you're a boy. All right, pretend you're a boy. All right, wait.
Hey, listen, I know that you're Russian. You ever heard the name Sergey?
Of course I have. There's only about 15 million people in Russia named Sergey. It's like the Russian equivalent of Alex in the United States. Or the Russian equivalent of Alex in Russia.
Well, the boy owes me something. Why don't you check with the father?
What's in the bag?
None of your fucking business. Well, how bad do you want to find out what's in the bag, boy?
Keeps calling people boy. That was good.
Where is he?
Yeah. That guy helped him choke him. That actor helped him.
Are you trying to kick my ass? Or are we dancing? Are we falling in love? I feel a love blossoming between us. Little Russia white boy. My little white Russian.
I like the color temperature of this.
These guys ain't with us, and whoever took them out's a professional. Weren't we just there?
This guy is not intimidating. Not with that fucking haircut. He looks like he owns like a skateboard shop.
Liar.
Think before you act.
And I think those men were yours, and they were after my money.
I'm not gonna betray you. Not at all. Dip to black. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That lady doesn't even have an ass. Why even show that? It's like, it's not bad. In terms of having an ass, it's bad, but it's not like unattractive. It's just, stop fixating on it. All these people think they're black. Like, they talk black and they think they have an ass like black people do. It's like, you just don't. It's okay. You're Chinese. Be Chinese. And these girls are like Vietnamese or something. I do not believe that all these people are from the same country. I don't believe it at all.
All right, enough.
I think a couple of people lied on the old resume. We need some Chinese people. Do I have to speak Chinese? No, not even a single word. then I'm Chinese. I should show up and just go, put down the gun, white boy. You don't belong here. Does this look like a place for you? I don't think so. Maybe go over to Little Russia.
Understand?
Understood. What about Mao?
He can mop up. I need you back here to clean up a little mess of my own.
Kind of sounded like the voice from Jack Frost 2.
Miss me?
Jack? I made a little mess of my own.
Is that Morgan Freeman? Who's that? I'd like to introduce you to Little Russia. We call this one Big Russia. I still want him to wear a gi in this movie.
Fucking AJ. I told you. Fucking Quasimodo predicted all this. AJ, I never wanted you to hang out with Jackie fucking April. But this is what you get into? You don't deal with the fucking Asians. You stick with your own. Alright, I'm here.
Were they filmed in the same spot?
Heard a lot about you. Please sit down.
I heard a lot about you. I'm not very impressed. My hair is actually real.
Oh, great. Now the Asians are wearing blackface. G's movie. Just have them kiss. When they're that thin, just have them kiss.
Perfect.
If you're gonna bother having them at all.
This one. Maybe you like her, huh? She's got the ass of a 9-year-old boy, huh? Look at that.
Maybe he doesn't like that, her having an ass of a 9-year-old boy, because 9-year-old boys don't have an ass. Okay, so that's a turn. How is that a turn on? I've never understood that. They just go. They always do that. They always go, this chick, have you seen her? She's got the ass of a 12-year-old boy. And I'm like, who the fuck gives a shit about that?
They can suck start a leaf blower. Oh, God, she's got the most incredible body. And a pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk. Ass like a 10-year-old boy.
Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, why can't you just find someone? There's got to be an Asian who does squats. There's got to be at least one. You find her, you fixate on her ass. Or you add those pads, like a Wonder Ass or something. It's not a Wonder Bra, but it's like a Wonder Ass. And you add a little thickness to the ass. And you go, look at that. No, this movie rather pay money to hire an intimacy coordinator for this guy to put one hand on this non-existent ass than to just hire a lady with an ass. Ugh. I'm an ass guy. That's upsetting. Okay, that is upsetting as an ass guy. You're not fooling me, movie.
I'll let you take her from behind. You'd like that, won't you, Colonel, huh?
Nah, let's keep it uptown.
Where you going?
Then there were 4 goofs. 4 goofs were walking around in the dark. There were 4 goofs. 4 goofs with flashlights and pistols.
And 2 cuckoo birds who thought they could get past a trained private security agent.
On the night of May 14, 1994, 2 goofs broke into a storage facility on the outskirts of Chicago.
And they were armed. And they were making their way downtown, walking fast, changing lanes in homebound. I can't remember the words. Scoobity doobity doob doob doobity 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 doob doob doobity. Now these 4 goofs, they're going up. Oh, they stabbed him in the knee.
There were 4 armed men walking in with guns, but what they didn't realize is that they were 4 terrible actors. Before the cameras were even rolling, these 4 men had already screwed up the whole movie. They assassinated people who were unnamed, so nobody felt a thing.
Where's your family?
My family's gone.
You're talking to Steven Seagal, you fuck? I forgot about that. It was just it's framed so weird that I forgot that he's in the room.
You're the man who put others ahead of himself. You saved my son. Please tell me what you need. If it's within my power, I will make it happen.
After this, now they have her uncle. And if we don't step in, they'll kill him.
Where was this place they had you?
It was an abandoned.
Where was this place they had you?
It was an abandoned.
When he leaned in, it got really distorted because he leaned into the lavalier mic that's in his jacket. Because they couldn't have it on his collar, because when you have it on your collar and you're in the position that I'm in, I'm sitting in the same position he is, with my shoulders up like this. When you do that and you have the lav somewhere right here, your beard will scratch it. He has a beard. Your shirt will scratch it. He's got a shirt, clearly. So they'll put it sometimes on the inner part of your jacket. Now, here's the thing. You got to be sure not to do this, because you'll hear it rub up against your shirt. Even if they put a little fabric there to make sure it doesn't make as much noise, it can't help it if you lean into it, or if you lean away from it, but then if you lean right into it, sometimes it sounds weird.
From now on, you're my brother. На здоровье, мой брат.
На здоровье, брат.
You son of a bitch.
You should be dead by now.
There's a lot of money at stake here.
You think I was going to pay you because you were easy to manipulate.
Don't say that. What we had was beautiful. Money didn't affect it. You take it back. We shared that beautiful night together. Remember earlier? The hooker with the ass of a 9-year-old boy?
I will do you a favor. I will unite you with your 9-year-old boy lover.
This movie has a real fetish of hitting people over the head. Like pistol whipping and donkey punching and all that shit. That JPEG. God, how many days did they have to film this? I'm gonna see if I can find that info. How long was the shooting schedule for A Dangerous Man? I don't understand what's happening.
Fuck me, they know we're here.
Let her go!
Fuck you! Put your fucking gun down.
Come on, Nathan Fillion, stunt double.
Glad I got these guys. You get the guys in the front.
Save some for me.
That was security footage.
You guys.
Unlimited shotgun shells. New achievement unlocked. Unlimited shotgun shells. You've unlocked Little Russia. Das Vidanya. More security cam foot. Like, why can't you make it a different color? Oh, I'm glad that we put a beanie on it after they saw us. Just random shooting. They're just shooting aimlessly. I hate it when movies do this. If you made it to where they only had handguns, it would make a little bit more sense why they missed so much. To miss with a 25, 30 round fucking magazine in a tight quartered area when people are leaving out one exit, I mean, it should be a fucking turkey shoot. You should not only hit them, you should obliterate them. Like, they should just be nothing but pink mist on your walls. And none of them can hit shit, except for when the movie needs them to. Well, we hit tires. We're not hitting that police car very much. See, it's not shot poorly. It's just like, the directing is terrible. The editing is worse. Because the editing is making it to where you can't tell what people are shooting at, and the directing is not focusing on who's important or how much ammo there is or anything like that. It's like they're not keeping track of anything. They're just winging it. They just go, does he get shot in this scene? No. Then just have them shoot aimlessly. They reused that shot of Steven Seagal, by the way, when he shoots somebody. Because he didn't shoot anything earlier. They just added some muzzle flashes to a stunt guy. Because Steven Seagal, I think, refuses to shoot guns at people and kill people with guns.
I was cast in the film The Glimmer Man, which starred Steven Seagal and Keenan Ivory Wayans. I was working the first day of the movie. First day. And John Gray, the director, comes in. We're having a problem. I go, what's wrong? He says, well, Steven Seagal has had a spiritual sort of crisis and sort of a spiritual awakening. He decided that he doesn't want to kill people anymore in movies.
I can't fight, man. What do you mean you can't fight? It's a fine time to tell me now. Please, don't breathe!
And then, and I fall out of frame. 2 months later, I get a phone call from John saying, we have a problem. Steven started ad-libbing in the rest of the film how he's glad he didn't kill the guy in the church. Is there some way you could come back in and in ADR make it seem like you're not dead?
Richie, I've got her. We're cutting out the side exit. Get the car ready.
See, that would be way better if that was in, like, Chinese.
Here, run.
what the... See, he like breaks people's hands or sprains their wrists and then like flips them. He did the classic, okay. Clotheslined him. What's with the kicks? Stunt double, him, stunt double, him, stunt double. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Have a nice dinner.
That was legitimately good. Well, they knew what they were doing. They saved that one. He did the pencil thing. Did this come out before John Wick? Did they see this and go, you know what?
I saw him kill 3 men one time with a pencil.
Jesus Christ, fucking agent. That Russian guy's kind of growing on me. That guy really does look like Nathan Fillion.
Lad, clear.
And now you save both of our lives. What I want to know is how can I help you? I can help you start a new life in a new place.
Well, I'm gonna take care of her uncle, and then we'll talk.
Then I will go with you on this as far as it goes.
I'm with you too.
I'm coming too.
That sounded really country. What the hell? Oh, it dipped to black again, you motherfucker. You're too far away. You're too fucking far away. That Russian guy, it should have been like this. They should have been like this tight on his face. And Steven Seagal, he's that tight on his face. And he just goes like, oh, look at this camera like he's doing it.
Hell, I gotta take care of the uncle and see that through. Then we'll talk.
And then the Russian guy should have been like this.
Then I will help you. As far as it goes.
And then it should have cut to Steven Seagal going. And then Sergey goes. And then the girl, because he already did 3, she could break it and kind of go, well, you guys are my ride. You know? And then it's funny. Little ha 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 ha.
Steven Seagal in a ditch.
Why are you now using it? There's that guy from an hour and a half ago. Her dad, or her uncle, whatever. I thought that was a different set. I guess that's the same room. They already ran away from this spot. Fucking idiots. You're just using the same shot of that guy. If they duck one more fucking time.
That's my uncle.
That's the shot you used at the start of the scene. That's the shot they used at the start of the scene. I'll put it side by fucking side. You're reusing shots. These are the same fucking shots.
Here you go. Tia, stay low. I'm gonna go out flank him.
ADR. Don't you shoot his stunt double. He needs him. Shooting with your non-dominant hand is a wild move. Oh, that Thor kick. Stunt double.
Shane, you're all right.
Let's go, sweetheart. Of course I'm all right. This is my movie. Nothing bad ever happens to me in my movies. I'm a dangerous man. You're just a weak lady. Tiny little 9-year-old boy-ass lady.
Sergey, give me a shirt and a coat from one of those dead guys right away. Quickly!
Hey, Sergey! Give me one of those shirts and coats from one of those dead guys. Quickly. Yay! Chop, chop. Yo, hey. Whoa, move faster, cracker. What do you say? Hey, Yasm Bozum, how I do for yous? She's gonna be like, you're the best man I've ever known.
No, I'm not.
Am I gonna die?
No, you're not gonna die. All right, listen to me. I got something to do. I'll be right back.
Did he say I'll be right back?
I'll be right back.
That poor young actor just given no idea of where to look or what to do. It's just him standing there. That guy turned into cinnamon. It's the same moves every time. There you go. Choke him out. Choke him out. Choke him to death. Break his neck. Break his windpipe. You're huge. Break his windpipe. You know, there's a little Final Destination-y, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Stay with me.
I don't wanna wait for lives to be over.
You go. Stay there.
I keep shooting in this general direction. God, the kids.
Come on in.
Nice place. Little red for my taste.
Have a seat. Who are you?
Steven Seagal.
What do you want?
Steven Seagal.
Well, unfortunately, in the fabricating of your plans, you inadvertently stepped into my minefield. And to answer the second part of your question, I want you dead.
I did not believe you were that good until you dispatched my men. Very impressive. You want the old man? You pay with your life.
You know, brother, where I come from, the definition of death is emptiness.
You know, brother, where I come from, Compton.
Yep, just done with my gun. No other bullets on me. What is with the kicks? Kicks and the throw kick and the kick and the throw kick and the break the wrist and...
Okay, now watch this. I'm just gonna break the wrist and walk away. Break the wrist, walk away.
Jeez.
Okay, it's just that simple.
This uncle really says nothing throughout this whole fucking thing.
Come on, somebody wants to see you.
The way that he even said that.
Come on, somebody wants to see you. It's not, come on, somebody wants to see you. Somebody wants to see you. Come on, somebody wants to see you.
Very strange. Very, very strange. That fucking uncle better have something to say. What? There's only like 30 seconds left in this movie, so I don't know what's going on, but
just welcome back to my trailer.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow shit up and they walk away.
uh-oh, we're in Palm Springs or something? Where is that? No. Don't let me be right. No. Fuck.
Everybody's waiting for us downstairs. Your smuggling day's over, that's for sure.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Guess what? Vlad just called, and your uncle can stay.
Thank you, Shane, for everything.
Sweetheart, let's go celebrate. I got a new home.
That was rough. That was rough. I never thought that the Asian Connection would be better. I actually think I like the Asian Connection more. I thought the Asian Connection had better actors in it. This one was shot way better. This one looks like a movie, but this could have been a 20-minute short film. I mean, there was like nothing in it. All the gunfight scenes went on for 5 to 7 minutes, and they could have been 30 seconds because nobody even gets hit. So why even have it? If you just took the gunfights out, it's an hour. Okay, it's 30 minutes shorter. I don't get the pairing of the young Asian lady with Steven Seagal. Clearly, he likes that. He likes Asian women and Russian men. That is what Steven Seagal likes. That is his life summed up. Okay? I'm not knocking it. I'm just very confused that a filmmaker would go, yep, that tracks. Like, I'm okay with that. And also, find some good actors. You know, like, Steven Seagal may not give a fuck, but why do the others not give a fuck? Like, I would act my ass off against Steven Seagal, if only to make him look worse by comparison. Now, maybe Steven Seagal is telling him,
hey, you better not have them give a big performance, because I ain't even trying. And I refuse. So, anyways, let's get back to the edit.
You know, like, you know what I'm shocked by? I will say this. He did not have his patented yellow tint sunglasses. That's kind of shocking. And the do-rag was actually kept to a minimum. But the amount of ADR in this movie, I mean, it's shocking, like how little he did. It's like the first 10 minutes, I don't think his mouth moved. And it kind of makes you wonder, since they shoot movies out of order, what scenes do you think he gave a shit about? I think the only time was when he shoved those books, and he goes, fucking done, or whatever, and he like shoves the books, and it scares his lawyer lady because he didn't tell anybody he was going to do it. And the scene where he just goes,
you're going to fucking listen to what I have to say, or I'm going to kill you,
you know, like, and he's just going off on that Asian woman while on the bed. But, yeah, God, The fact that that movie got made, I will give it an A+, because I guarantee that was a nightmare. And shout out to the camera people. You made this dog shit look like a movie. And I hope you got a lot of work because of it, because it looks good. The director of photography, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if you were under a massive time crunch or you weren't able to get coverage. It's, you know, coverage being the different angles and things like that for people who don't know. But it's just, yikes. It looked good. The image looked good. And the shots that you had were fine. But I don't know if you were just marred by the editor, that Trevor. I don't know if you just got fucked by him hard. Like, he didn't watch all the takes. He just saw the master shots of things and went, it's fine. And then when he couldn't find something in the master that he liked, then he went in to find coverage. Instead of the reverse, he should be focusing on medium and close-ups and only use the wide sparingly instead of the reverse. Who the fuck uses the wide? You're not Paul Thomas Anderson. You don't give that much of a shit. And the wides don't look good. To all my subscribers and the people in my life who I love and adore, happy Valentine's Day. I love you. This was another episode of Bad Movie Night. I would have much rather done Christmas. Maybe I'll do a St. Patty's Day one or something. Maybe this year I'll do all the random ones. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up for your boy, leave a comment, share it with people, and remember to subscribe to The Walking David. This was another edition of Bad Movie Night.
Let me tell you something, white boy.